Porsche of Tampa. Thank you, Porsche of Tampa, so much for sponsoring us and letting us have the 992 cab with the Bordeaux interior, black exterior. Wow. Look at the spec on this thing.
Such a beautiful car.
Unbelievable, right? And it's the cab, right? So let's go ahead and put the top down while we're in here so you guys can see it. And convertible life, right? So want to thank them so much. Want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell. And then make sure you can see everything that we're doing, right? So let's go ahead and hit it and get the intro going, and let's get the review going, baby. Yeah. So as a reminder, guys, obviously we're reviewing cars. We don't boast this enough, but we need to start doing this more often. If you have a car that you want us to review and you're paying attention to our travels, if we're gonna be in your area, please contact us on further enough of a basis. Yeah, DM us, email us at pcartalk.com, find us on Instagram. Let us know if you want us to review your Porsche. It doesn't have to be a 911. It doesn't even have to be new. If you have something, let us know what you have. If it's unique, we'll put it on the show. We'd love to have your cars. We'd be honored to have your car on the show. So please let us know. Again, we're open. You can be in the Tampa Bay area. Just pay attention to our travels. We're all over the place. So sometimes we're in LA, sometimes Atlanta, Texas, Miami, Jacksonville, any of these areas, Chicago, and you want us to do a test ride in your car, we'll definitely try to make some time and coordinate with you to make it happen. So please let us know, and please contact us if you want us to review your car. 992 convertible. Horsepower numbers are the same, right?
443 horsepower and 390.
It's a Carrera what? S?
Yep.
Carrera S. 11 miles on it, guys. 11. Never thought we'd be this lucky. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So right away, right? Perforated seats, must. So go ahead and turn the AC on for the big guy. The beautiful thing, it's a nice day today. It's not rainy.
And it's spacious in here. Like it's good.
Exactly. So we're gonna see how much wind noise there's gonna be. We've got the windows up and the top down. We're gonna do a little bit of city driving, show you guys what it's about. I love this Bordeaux interior.
Oh, it is beautiful. It's Bordeaux and black, so it's Bordeaux for like the bottom half, and then the dash, the top of the doors are black, but it carries in with a Bordeaux stitch. It's pretty cool.
So we're gonna see if this handles any differently than the coupe. Everybody always says like, oh, it's gonna be less rigid, it's gonna be less this, it's gonna be less that. It's not gonna be any of those things. This car is gorgeous. I know it's gonna handle just fine. The engineering's there. Did you feel that tug?
I did.
So the GT noise, guys, that I always talk about at the track. Listen, at the high RPM, how? It's there, even in the convertible. Driving without the wind deflector just to see what it was like, to see how loud it is. Aaron has put it up. I'm sure you can see it behind us now. So back on, and we'll see what it's like. See if it's quiet. I do think so too. It's interesting how that works, right? Like you got the windows up, and then like it can come like and kind of hover over you. The wind. Yeah, actually, significantly, almost to the point where you don't really even feel it.
It's like tops up again.
Again, it's a convertible. Alcantara is not going to really do well in the sunlight and exposed UV. So all the touch points in this car,
full out leather.
full leather dash, full leather steering wheel, leather door grabs, metal door latches here. It's definitely nice. This is spec'd perfectly. It's incredible how it sounds.
Well, it's got the coupe lines, like you said. That's probably more the thing for me. Is just the lines of the car. And now that it looks right, yeah.
And I don't think enough people are talking about that, and that's why I bring it up and kind of want to spend a little time on it. We have a close friend of ours in Sweden that kind of discussed it, but other than him talking about it, there's not a lot of people actually discussing how significant that is, because it actually is very significant. And if you're in the Porsche world or new to the Porsche world, do a little bit of research. Go back and look at some of these older pictures that I'm talking about. You'll see it instantly. You don't have to stare at it to wonder what I'm talking about. And then look at this one. Like, the coupe lines are there. That you could totally tell on the other one that you're like, that looks a little funky. Like, what's going on with that one? And you're like, oh, it's a convertible. That's why it looks a little odd. This does not look odd at all.
And it could be also more helpful with the wide body now. Everything is more of a wide.
That's true. That's true.
All things thanks to the widening of the car.
And maybe even, like you were saying earlier offline, was maybe a higher belt line helps a little bit with that. As far as the lines, the rake and the windshield a little bit helps. They finally got it dialed in, which is odd because they've been making cabriolets for a long time. But it always seems like, especially if you look, the best way to really talk about it is like, look at a G-body convertible. It almost seems like even 964s and 993s, like the cab is almost an afterthought.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, like where they were like, well, we got to make a cab.
But this definitely doesn't have that look, feel, or any of that. This is definitely engineered to say, okay, this is a beautiful cabriolet, and this is what this is meant to do.
As you can see, it's handling city driving just wonderfully.
I give this guy a hard time often about these air-conditioned seats. This is the way to live it. I'm telling you, man.
It is.
I'm all about that life. Top down, chrome spinning. Just jokes, but seriously, it top down with the air-conditioned seats. Wow, does it get any better than that?
No, I don't think it does.
And again, back to the sensation of speed. It's incredible with the top down of that. And if you ever driven maybe an open wheel car on track, and if you haven't, maybe if you've ever gone karting, at a track where when you're outside of the car and it's open air, you may be going 30, 40 miles an hour in a cart, open wheel cart, but you really feel like you're flying. I mean, granted, you're close to the ground too. There's not a lot separating you from everything. But at the same time, this open air feel definitely gives you the sensation of speed. And it also opens up the environment. We spend a lot of time indoors nowadays too, right?
It's true.
So you're experiencing nature essentially, even if it is the concrete jungle or wherever you decide to live. So
experience the palm trees.
Exactly. So back to the car itself. PDK, lightning fast.
Always. So did you notice about the PDK? These are actually blacked out.
Yes.
As far as the paddles. So they've taken it to that trim level, which I thought was cool.
Yeah, so PDK lightning fast, steering super tight, 911 all the way. Car doesn't feel unbalanced just because it doesn't have a roof like that. The magic of Hollywood.
Exactly.
We are back in our secret spot.
The wonderful canopy of trees.
So a little summary of the driving. City driving, did it outstandingly. Super fast.
Docile in city.
Yeah.
Super quick on the intersect.
Let me actually put this in like normal so it's not as loud.
I thought you meant normals in sport plus.
Yeah. Put it in our normal. But it's a fantastic machine. If you're on the fence about wanting to buy one, don't be. Buy one. Get on the list. And if you're worried, if maybe should I get a coupe, should I wait for the Targa, get the convertible. All the way. All the way.
If you really want the Targa though, I can see benefits. But I mean, I don't see where.
But I think that car would actually be heavier than the convertible too.
That's true. Yeah. Right.
But this one,
It's good balance. It's
just
nice.
as fast. I mean, you're not gonna track this thing. Let's be honest.
We said that with the Targas, and then all of a sudden.
Yeah, but you'll do parade laps in this probably. But this is an incredible machine. It handles every environment very, very, very well. There's no doubt about what it should be. I'm not gonna go over all of the interior accoutrements like we did on the other video. If you wanna watch all that, watch our 992 Carrera S video to see all of that. You're still gonna see all the inside, but we're just not gonna go over it and touch point it hand by hand because I don't wanna bore you to death with that. All right, Aaron's turn. Drop down.
Trying to get
Magic of Hollywood.
Yeah.
New person.
Just keeps happening. It's on you, I love it. Okay, we're good. End of the
All
video.
right, driving impressions. He got to reverse the car. That's it.
It's on you.
Sport Plus.
There we go.
I really, really am in love with this thing. And it's for sale right now at Porsche Tampa. That way.
No, that's where I was going.
That way.
See the exit.
Huh?
That's how the exit's on.
Okay. Well, it's like your memory isn't
It's
the best.
No. Wow. I'm caffeinated right now.
See, they've done a good job on this passenger side. They've got a leg rest. It's the little things, guys, that people think about. Like when you drive a car for a long time and then next thing you know you look down at your leg and it's like raw and you're like, why haven't they put something here? Did they not do any R&D for that? Well, Porsche has at least, so good for you.
And it's the Bordeaux red leather. It's not just a black piece
Yeah.
of leather either. They carry it too.
So what do you think?
So far, I'm liking it. I do like the top. I do agree with the top being down. It's a good place to be.
Yeah, it's a really comfortable thing. It's really like nice. It gives you the feel that you're in nature even though you're not in nature really. If that makes sense. I mean, it probably doesn't, but you get what I'm saying.
You're of nature, not in it.
Yeah. It's fast, guys. Keep saying that. That's the word.
It's like quarter throttle.
Yeah. This car is definitely the business. We haven't mentioned it enough already. Hands down, right? The business.
For sure.
Trying to do some wind canceling.
Yes.
Since you whisper into
Yeah.
the camera anyways.
Porsche Whisperer.
Yeah, I guess. AKA mumbles, AKA the beard, AKA speak up.
Never loud enough.
But yeah, I think we touched on it earlier in the video, but really I can't say enough about how well Porsche really did with all the touch points. It's full leather dash. The sports chrono's even blacked out, which I like. It's really, really, really nice place to be. I mean, the one gripe, piano black on some of these surfaces.
Loves it.
It's already got fingerprints on it. Car's got 46 miles on it.
Yep.
Does that say our hands are dirty or that the
No.
car will just easily get dirty?
smudged.
It's one of those things. It's part of what they decided to go with. And it's one of those things you're gonna have to live with. Going left at the light. I feel like we've done this before.
That way.
So speed, all the stuff I've kind of gone over. Now you're in the driver's seat. Like, what are your thoughts on it?
It definitely feels, and the sensation of speed, you're right on that. It feels not faster than the coupe, but just you feel it more.
Yeah, because you get the wind and the hair effect on your skin.
I don't know, and it does feel, I mean, it's rigid.
44 right here.
It is rigid. It doesn't, I would say that there you may feel a little bit of weight, but it's not. It's not enough where it's a deal breaker on, no, I'm not getting the convertible.
I don't feel it at all. Like, you feel something like it being less rigid?
No, not less rigid, just weight in the back.
Oh, I don't feel that. Maybe because the car's so fast.
But when you're driving it like I drive it, like,
I guess. Scared is the term he's looking for. Driving scared. Scared driver is more dangerous driver, actually.
or need a refuel, I can imagine why.
There wasn't that much gas in it to begin with. But yeah, in all, it's a great place to be. It's definitely the business. Like I said, we want to thank Porsche of Tampa one more time for letting us take this 11-mile Carrera 992S. You guys saw it here, that Aaron's trying not to crash the car. But hey, we enjoy you guys joining us. I hope that you enjoy our videos. If you do want to enjoy more Porsche videos and more Porsche content, everything that we're doing, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Again, once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we'll start giving some stuff away, but apparently we're having a hard time doing that, so I'm just being totally blunt honest. I don't know, we get a lot of views, but not a lot of subscribes, so if you're watching this, please do us a solid and subscribe. We got tons of Porsche content coming your way. You know, GT2 RS is coming, all this other stuff is in the queue, ready to come. You'll miss the stuff unless you're subscribed, so, and hit the notification bell, and we love you guys, and thank you guys so much for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one.